Hello everybody! Yes, I am back with another video. I apologize for the long delay. My mom was in town for like 2 weeks and then I had a couple of other things hit me back to back. But I say all that to say no excuses. I am back with another video ready to share some more thoughts with you guys. But before we get started, I wanted to share with you a highlight of the past couple of weeks while I've been gone. Are you ready? Did buy a new pair of sneakers and I'm pretty excited about it. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I don't really care about your sneakers. But if you decide to subscribe to this channel, which I hope you do, you're gonna find out that I love sneakers. I'm a big sneaker fan. Last week, I was able to get the week before, I was able to get my hands on a highly anticipated sneaker, probably one of the most anticipated sneakers of the year. Ready for it? Drum roll, please. Boom! Yes. So for those of you who don't know, if you're not a sneaker fan, these are known as the banned ones, or you may hear people say the bread ones. The people were waiting for these sneakers all year, and when they finally dropped, they sold out everywhere, both online and in stores. So I was very fortunate to be able to get my hands on a pair of these, so I was super excited. I had to share them with somebody. So yes, these are probably one of the highlights of my few weeks while I've been gone. So one more beauty shot for y'all because these sneakers are awesome. All right, so enough about that, but I had to at least let you guys see them. So let's get into it. So the other day I was talking to a good friend of mine and we were talking about growing your business because she's also an entrepreneur, and we talked about growing your business and finding success and how long it takes to become successful. And in talking to her, I realized that she was getting frustrated with the rate of her progress and the rate of success thus far. People weren't necessarily buying into her ideas. She didn't have that many Twitter followers. She didn't have that many Instagram followers. She felt like she was just kind of treading water. And she's only been in this business probably for a few months. And I had to ask her, what did you really expect? How quickly did you expect your business to take off? And she said, well, I expect it to be further along by now. It's been, I think she said it's been 3 months. And I looked at her, really? 3 months? And you expected overnight success? Or you expected to be overly successful at this point? And she mentioned to me, well, you look on Instagram or Twitter and you hear about these folks who say, I got 100,000 followers in, 6 months, or I got, I made my first million in the first, 9 months. And she's wondering why her success isn't at that level. And I had to tell her, Rome wasn't built in a day. You can have an idea. It can be a very good idea. It can be a very profitable idea, but it takes time to actually build. It takes time to gain interest, to gain traction. It takes time for you to even understand what you're doing in the first place running a business. Most people don't wake up knowing how to run a business. And yes, you may see people touting their success within the first 6 months or 9 months, but you don't know what it took to get them there. You don't know what connections they had. You don't know if it really took them 6 months at all, or they're just telling you it was 6 months. You have no idea. When people put things on social media or put things on the internet about their success, you have no insight into the accuracy of their pitch. Because again, a lot of times these are salespeople trying to get you to buy something, buy some ebook, buy some prayer cloth, who knows. But in any event, you have no idea what these other people are doing, and you're comparing it to your own success. Are you even in the same business? Are you in the same industry? Are you even looking at the same clients? All of these things have to come into play when you're really trying to look at your business. Rome was not built in a day. You can't expect that your success is going to be overnight. It just doesn't work that way. When you think about people who were successful before you in whatever industry you're in, whether you're an artist, whether you're a musician, whether you have a clothing line, whether you have an investment firm that you're growing, whatever it is that you're interested in, when you look at people who have had success in those fields, how long did it take them for them to really become successful? I'm not talking about marginal success, you know, where they just started getting a little bit more interest, the kind of success that you're looking to attain with your business or your dream. How long did it take these other folks to get there? It probably took most of them years, and maybe not just 1 or 2. It could be 3, 4, 5, 10 years before you really see the success that you're looking for. And there's nothing wrong with that, because ideas take time to pan out. As I said earlier, it takes time for people to gain interest. It takes time to gain the notoriety, for you to gain the skill set to properly make the right decisions, to grow and expand. It just takes time. And too often we're busy comparing our lanes to the lanes of others, instead of us just staying in our lane and focusing on our journey. Your journey is not the same as someone else's. Whether they got there in a year, or it took them 10 years, or it took them 10 minutes, that has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your success and what you can do. And too often we want to read the books of other people and look at their success. And there's nothing wrong with that, to get ideas and motivation and inspiration. But you shouldn't be beating yourself up or stressing yourself out about why you're not achieving success at the same rate as other people. What's meant for them is meant for them, and what's meant for you is meant for you. And so that's just something that I want you guys to think through as you go through your week, as you're focusing on your dream and trying to build them, and you're hustling and grinding. Don't lose hope in your hustle or your grind because someone else's grind seems to be going faster. The grass is always greener on the other side, but the fact is, the grass right where you are will be just as green if you water it. If you spend the time to hustle, to grind, put the muscle into it, the blood, sweat, and tears, your dream will grow. You will get the success. Yes, it's not going to be tomorrow, but the success that you get is going to be what you want, even if it takes a couple of years to get there. But I'd love to hear from you guys. You know, I've talked quite a bit in this video, but I'd like to hear your thoughts and your comments. Have you gone through something similar? Have you been wanting your success to kind of speed up and you're wondering why things aren't happening for you? Show some love in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you've gone through. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I will ask that you do that. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I want you guys to love hard, laugh hard, and dream big.